Move up to this line for me. Thank you. Okay, so did the speakers own their greatness today? Let's give them. Awesome. Ashley, based on your profile, I see that in terms of your notable accomplishments, making it to the district was what was listed.
Yes, ma'am.
And is this your first time competing?
Yes, ma'am, at district. Yes,
Awesome.
ma'am.
Thank you. And in preparation for your journey up to this moment of owning your greatness, how did you prepare?
I prepared in a lot of ways, but I would say the biggest just had to do with the fact that I feel like God has just given me a passion for people and for truth. And for some strange reason, I don't have a fear of people, and I don't mind standing up on a stage for the rest of my life. So I would say that definitely God has just given me a love for doing this. And so honestly, it's Him and it's His passion for all of you that I hope really shows up. So
Amazing. And it's also your greatness as well. Thank you. Do you want to go back to the line? Okay. Stephen Hall.
Hello.
I see that in what inspires you most, you listed as I always want to learn about different things. How does learning different things contributed to owning your greatness? If there's a theme here. So,
Well, we don't know it all as much as some of us like to think we do. Sometimes we don't know it all. And every time you learn something, you're a little further along on whatever journey you are. So every little step, every little tidbit you pick up from the speakers up here, your mentors, it's a step forward every little bit. And Wikipedia is my albatross because there's so much to learn and it clicks all over. So if I'm learning, I'm happy. Yeah.
awesome. Thank you. Congratulations.
Gotcha.
Amy. Ted really impacted you. And you shared a piece of Ted with us today. But I know that you listed here that one of your notable accomplishments is that you raised a son who graduated from college.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment. I have a 13-year-old, so I'm on the path there. How do you teach your son to own his greatness?
Well, generally, he'll do the opposite of what I suggest that he do. So when he came to me between his junior and senior year and told me that he wanted to drop out of school, I said, okay, that's just fine, but I need you to submit to me a schedule of what you are going to do all day to ensure your future. He wanted to start his own business. He didn't think college helped. I said, I want to see the appointments you're going to make with the loan officers and the mentor you're going to find and how you're going to research this business plan. And he said, are you really going to make me do all that? And I said, yes. And he said, oh, I'm going back to school.
Awesome. I will try your strategy. Thank you very much. Sandy, thank you for sharing the story of your son, Jeremy.
You're welcome.
I want to pivot a little bit because I think Tori also had an impact as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I know that Jeremy's greatness lives on with 5 different people that
Yes.
he gave lives to.
Yes.
But Tori, how does Tori own his greatness?
For so many years, Tori lived in Jeremy's shadows. But when we lost Jeremy, he really rose to the occasion. He has become the best son in the world. For a long time, he couldn't leave the house that I wouldn't call him every 5 minutes just to ask him if he was okay. I'd hear a siren and I'd be on the phone. Was it you? You okay? I just wanted to hear your voice. He learned to deal with that. He takes good care of his mama, and he always remembers. My Jeremy had a birthday April 3rd. He had a heavenly birthday and turned 40 years old. And Tori celebrates that with me every year. He's great.
Thank you. There's too many
Jeremy, say
microphones.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Miss Photographer Louisa. I see that the person that most inspires you is your mom. Share with us, how does your mom own her greatness that she's passed down to you?
She put up with my father for 57 years. And I must share with you that I am cursed with being half of my mother and half of my father. And by that, I mean my mother is the kindest, sweetest, most caring, most encouraging person you will ever meet. She will never say a negative thing to you. And my father will have someone come up to him, and he will pull out a card he's been saving for 10 years to say, you know what, I remember when you were boom. And I'm like, Dad, that's why you don't have any friends. And so many times I want to say something my dad would have said, but I think about my mom and say, what good would that do? And I want friends. No, I'm kidding. That's basically it. My mom is amazing. She's in the early stages of Alzheimer's. So what I have found is I'll pick her up in the evening. We'll drive. She goes, where do you take me where we get something free? I said, Krispy Kreme, Mom. Oh, yes, when the orange light is on. Yes. And I thought, how cheap? Because if the orange light isn't on, I don't give her a donut. And I'm like, really, Louisa? It's 37 cents. Spend 37 cents on your mom. But I love my mom. She's amazing. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beto. From handcuff, class clown, to who you are meant to be on stage at this moment. In all the journey that you've been through, how do you, at this moment, own your greatness?
Well, it goes back to the quote. One of my favorite quotes is Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. And so anything any of us do that we want to be great or God calls us to be great, we can't do it alone. So, I mean, really the key is in any greatness is just surround yourself with people that love you. And my mom's here. And my sister. So that is surrounded with that, but great friends and as well. So
Amazing.
it takes a team.
Thank you. Lakshmi, thank you for your speech. It was pretty amazing. So how would you empower women to own our greatness?
There are a lot of things we can do. I have faced so many roadblocks in my life, but don't think you are a woman. First of all, my mom, she had only gone to high school, but she never stopped me for doing anything. I wanted to work in Billai steel plant, which is very far away from Chennai, which is like 24 hours by train. My mom never stopped me. I went to Singapore for doing my master's in engineering. I didn't want to get married. My mom never stopped me. She kept empowering me. My mom, I want all moms to be like that. We can empower women, definitely. Don't think you are a woman. Don't think it's a roadblock. Actually, you can use it towards you. You can be the best put all your efforts, all your knowledge, and all your focus and energy towards your goals, you will always accomplish it. So tell this to all your daughters or your everybody. So I think all the little girls need to know, and even the big girls. But we can empower women by spreading the joy and sharing the story.
Amazing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Mr. Jim.
Hey,
Great speech.
thank you.
Your favorite quote is love and tolerance is our code.
Yes.
How does love and tolerance help contribute to the human greatness?
Well, I mean, I think all of us in this room know the power of love. And we experience it hopefully in our families, in our close friendships. And I say that we can also experience it in our wider lives, the way we treat other people in this society. We live in a time where we seem to be in silos, people in this point of view here and not speaking to this point of view over here. That has to end. I have plenty of people in my life with whom I do not agree politically, but I care about them, I love them, and we have good relationships. And to me, that is love and tolerance working. And I, of course, hope that they tolerate me with all my flaws. When I'm tolerating them, I'm hoping to get that same thing back. Because I believe that if we really care for each other genuinely as individuals, that we're so far ahead of the game.
Thank you very much for that message. Thank you. Okay, yes, let's give a last round of applause for all our amazing, great speakers today. I hope that you are just as inspired and uplifted to your greatness today as much as I have in this moment. So this weekend, go out there and be the best mom, the best partner, the best wife, the best sister, the best husband, the best greatness in whatever you find fulfills your heart. Thank you.